The following portion of Daytime Blue Ridge is sponsored by
It is the season of gift giving, and a handcrafted gift basket would make a beautiful and appreciated gift. And joining me to talk about a company where you can get a specialty gift basket is Nancy Creed, the owner of the Orange Bandana. Thank you so much for coming on.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
So tell us about the Orange Bandana.
Well, the Orange Bandana is a home-based gift shop with a web presence, and it's a gift basket company that I built based on the name, the Orange Bandana.
Yes, I would love to hear the story, because there's a story behind it, right?
There certainly is. Well, every basket comes with an orange bandana,
okay.
And it comes from when my husband and I were dating.
I'll turn this for you.
And when we were just getting to know each other, and we were talking, and I'm pretty emotional, and he's very tender-hearted, and every time we'd tell a story about the past or the future or whatever, if I got teary-eyed, he'd reach for his bandana to give me that to dry a tear.
Oh my gosh.
And so we were thinking of a name for the business, and it just seemed that that was the appropriate name, because baskets are given during emotional times where people are happy or sad, and so we wanted everyone to have their own bandana so they could capture their own emotional moment. So they all come with a bandana.
That is
so we love that.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's talk about kind of how you come up with the ideas for gift baskets, because I was on your website and I just kept scrolling and scrolling, and there's so many different kinds.
Right, there are a lot of kinds of baskets on the website, but what I try to do is to come up with a theme, so that when someone gets a basket, it's a complete moment. So if they're a hotel traveler and they're tired and they're checking in the room, they have something that's protein, something sweet, something salty, something to eat, so that when they sit down, it captures the entire moment. Same with a wedding gift or a sympathy gift. So it's really thematic based, and of course you have to think about size and colors as well.
Yeah, how did you get into this?
I think I've been crafting my entire life, but as it turned out that I was in a direct sell company for 15 years, and I would package all the products that the women liked so that their husbands would be able to shop easily for their wives. And then I translated that into hotels. I worked for hotels for 10 years where I would make hotel baskets for people. And then I just decided I needed to do this all for myself. So 2 years ago I went full-time, and we've been working the business since September of 2015 full-time.
That's great. So let's talk about kind of the differences, because we have the baskets here, and then this one's a box. Why is that?
Yes, this box is actually the impetus when I started my business, because I just kept thinking about boxes that we could send to people. And had I done this when I first originally thought of it, it would have been Nancy and David, my husband, instead of Harry and David as the leading gift companies in the world. But this box was designed to look just like an orange bandana, and this is a shippable box. So when somebody sends this box or this care package, it arrives on their doorstep just like this. And these are under $40 boxes, and they can be campus care packages, they can be soldier care packages. There's a birthday one, sweet savory coffee. They ship for under $40, they ship for free, and it's just my package from home program.
I mean, they're beautiful.
Oh,
and we have to talk about this
candy
cane one.
The peppermint candy cane. This is something I developed for this Christmas. It's just a fun family treat. It's just full of peppermint products, everything from locally made peppermint popcorn to the world's largest Rice Krispie treat, which is peppermint. Right. There's lots of fun things from Nancy's Fudge on the Parkway, peppermint malted milk balls, and peppermint shortbread cookies. So I think it's a family treat. It's a fun package. It's just very exciting to receive that.
I would love that. So if somebody wants to order one, how do they do that?
Right. Well, you have a few ways that you can order. First, you can go to my website, which is theorangebandana.com. You can look on the site and order from there. You have to check out with shipping off of the website. A lot of folks will just call me up after they see something on the website, and I can customize it for them, or they can just email me.
I love that. Nancy, thank you so much
for coming
in.
Well, thank you. It was a real pleasure.